Linux-Lite. Back in the day, I used to use this many years ago when they had System Back within their operating system. And you could use it, you can make your own ISO up, you can fully back up your Linux-Lite basically. It was embedded inside it. System Back, absolutely fantastic. And to this day, it still runs, even though development has gone from it altogether. There was another version that did come out of System Back, but it wasn't that good. Of course, they made up their mind that they're going to go with Google Chrome. And so in this video, I'm going to install Brave simply because Google Chrome for me I don't know, it's just following you all over the place. No matter how much you try to do inside of the settings. Look at that lot. This is all from YouTube, right? These are all my subscribers that have posted a video of late. As soon as I opened up, it just said, here's your notifications. I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for it to do that. But no, automatically it's got to do that. I hate Google Chrome. I really do. Yes, you can switch it off, but it shouldn't be there from the outset anyway. So I'm trying to get rid of all of these blasted alerts or notifications that have come on up. It's just an absolute pain. I hate Google Chrome. I also hate Florp as well. I couldn't get on with that. I tried it. I tried it here in Linux Mint that I'm currently using. This is in the virtual machine, by the way, because I'm thinking about installing Linux-Lite just to get using it again. I miss it. Linux-Lite, really good. Linux-Lite team, Jerry and his team, absolutely fantastic. What they've done over the years. It's Ubuntu based, but it's XFCE, light and fluffy. It is actually meant, they actually wrote it for old hardware, but it works on newer hardware as well. And you know, they just write really well, a really well environment for you to use. And not English Bob said a few weeks ago or months ago that there is no one on YouTube that does videos on Linux-Lite. It's all your mainstream Linux Mints and all of that. So yeah, I remove that and get rid of it, remove it from the list. Don't want it on there, but it'll come on back. It'll come on back again because it does. That's what Google is. It's spyware. Google Chrome is spyware, basically legal spyware. They want to know what the hell you've had for lunch. Yeah, they want to be so far up your arse, like somebody driving so bloody close behind you. Yeah, they want to see what you've had for lunch. They want to know what you had for breakfast 20 years ago. They are that intrusive. I hate them. All these bloody ads. Add the extension to Chrome. Why? Microsoft Rewards? What's all that about? What the hell is going on? And they're in there with Microsoft, I guess, now. So we're going to get rid. I'm using the Brave search on there because I don't want to use Google. It all runs back to Google again, no matter what search engine you have on in there. Google's still running in the background on that particular OS. Browser, even. It is crazy. I've got some updates to do. I finally got this sorted, their update manager, because before it wasn't showing up anything. It would show this up, but then go blank, and you didn't know whether or not it had finished or not until it suddenly would put up a notification to say that it had finished. Yeah, a bit crazy, really. So, yeah, in a minute, I will get Brave browser on in once this is updated. Oh, God, crazy. So a lot of work that I've done on this, my own backgrounds that I made up ages ago for Linux-Lite, because I was testing it out in virtual machines and stuff. And I thought, yeah, this is the new one now. This is Linux-Lite 7.4, which is based on Ubuntu 24.04. And it's really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. And I want to use it on my new computer, which I've still got to move. It's move on into this room. I've still got a lot to set on up. It's just that I've been busy of late. Life gets in the way, as in working for a living and stuff, it just gets in the way, and other stuff to do as well. I've got games to finish off. I've got all sorts to do, but I still want to keep Linux videos going as well if I can. Okay, but there won't be so many of them going up all at the same time. What I mean by that is finding the time in order to make content, to get the content on out there, to get everything rendered on up, to find the room as well, to store them all on. Hence why we have a thing called YouTube anyway, so that we can upload our videos on, or whatever we've created on up there. That's the whole idea of YouTube. So it says that it's up to date, but when I go up into the corner there, install updates, it's still saying that there's updates. Whether or not it was waiting for me to reboot, I don't know, but I do in the end. Your system is up to date. I say okay. I come up in there, but it's still saying that there's updates. Install updates. It'll fetch the latest updates, and we'll just carry on this loop. Don't know why that is. Is it because I'm in a virtual machine? People blame the virtual machine. I think it would do this on real hardware as well. I think it would. No, it's good. So I reboot. As you can see, I'm in VirtualBox. This is the weirder version of latest version. I think it's the latest version for 24.04. Ubuntu 24.04, and you actually get rid of the things that pop on up while it's booting. It's about your keyboard and your mouse that come on up, but there's a button to actually remove that from being activated when you boot it on up. Now here I change why it's in US. I have no idea, because I asked for English on the install, so I just get rid of the US. I have English, and of course I go down to English UK. I'll add that, and then I'll get rid of the American one. Remove that altogether. There we go. Now that's gone. In fact, I don't know why that's up there anyway. Hey-ho. And so now, going to get rid of Google Chrome and install Brave. Brave browser. Absolutely fantastic. I've been having problems of late with the YouTube, and I know why, because it also happens in Google Chrome as well. It's just the continual buffering when you click on a video. That when it finds the resolution of the video that you want to watch, it's just forever buffering. It is bloody ridiculous. And because I was using uBlock-Lite, it kept putting this sign up in Chrome, having problems watching videos. Click here. So I clicked there, and it told me to get rid of ad blockers. So, for God's sake. So I thought, no, I'll go back to Brave then. What I've got set up in Brave now is, instead of it automatically playing the video, because what's the point in making thumbnails for your videos if you're just going to have your video autoplay? You're not going to see the thumbnails, are you? You only see them really, really small. You don't see them full screen. So what I've done in Brave now is I've switched off the autoplay in there, so that I get to see people's thumbnails. Otherwise, what's the point? What's the point in creating thumbnails if people ain't going to see them? Strange how browsers have become, but just autoplay everything. Shouldn't be like that. So, I don't know what I'm doing there. I think I'm looking for something, whether or not I had added Lana, I think, and I did add Lana. I originally done this in Cinnamon, by the way, in VirtualBox in Cinnamon, but I've now moved back to XFCE. I was using that for at least a month, Cinnamon, and everything working fine. DaVinci Resolve, everything working brilliantly. I've now got DaVinci Resolve 20 and Linux Mint XFCE, and that's working flawlessly as well. Everything is there, out of the bag, and it renders me videos really, really well. And what I do, you see, with my videos is that I then shrink them down in Handbrake, but still keeping the quality there as well. And what I've done is I've brought the window down. I was trying to find whereabouts the dock-like taskbar is in the virtual machine in Linux-Lite. But sorry, I'll keep yawning. I worked last night. I'm a little bit tired, but I want to get this video on out. So basically what I do here is just open up files. There we go. Open up that. Go into documents there. I've also put Z in on here and got rid of mousepad. I prefer Z, which is Linux Ment's alternative to Get It, if you like, to their text editor. So here we go. Brave software, and we'll get that dragged on over. These are my settings. It's what I've saved. I've updated since the settings on here. We come up to full screen, and I then cut from there and go into my home folder and go into .config, because that is where the settings are for Brave. Come on, move your mouse, boy. There we go. Come on, home. Just click home. Yeah, it's in there. And then .config, and then that's it. And paste them in there. And then extract. As you can see, I'm using Nemo. I prefer Nemo over Thunar, so I got rid of Thunar altogether on here, which I do on a majority of my XFCE environments, apart from Arch. You can't do it in Arch. For some odd reason, we've got too many dependencies in Arch. You can't do it. Don't know why. I expect there is a workaround somehow. But I couldn't do it on Cache OS, and just could not do it. I prefer to use Nemo because it's got more choice in there. It's got more choice of everything. So I don't know, where did that line come from? That's strange. Home, going to bash. Yeah, this is where I see whether or not I've got Nala in, and I have. And then I closed it all down, which was stupid of me. I'm sorry for yawning. It's just that I am a little bit tired at the moment. Oh, whether to put any music on this, because I am a member of Epidemic Sounds. I'm paying yearly for it, 190 something odd quid a year. I'm paying for music. It's just creating stuff, you know. I love creating stuff, and if this helps anybody out, then please, by all means, let me know. Oh dear. These are just scripts that I've saved over the years of using Linux, of the stuff that I use. By all means, if you're going to use Linux, if you're coming on over to Linux, well, you know, for the first time, take notes of what you're doing. Because for me, I can't remember, I wouldn't be able to remember all of that out of my head. Now, of course, I've got upd, of course, is what I've put on in as alternatives, or what they call aliases, alias commands. If we go and get Brave on in, and then get rid of the GNOME keyring. There's nothing worse than opening up a browser and it keeps asking for your password all the time. Oh, it used to be an absolute pain in the arse when Brave first started. But yeah, if you get rid of your GNOME keyring, then Brave won't do that any longer. And there you are. Linux-Lite all done. We're going to remove the GNOME keyring. I'm typing one-handed there, so that's why it was so slow. And then we reboot. Always reboot. Oh, excuse me. Always reboot straight away. We'll go back on in. I put Select Greeter in because originally this just comes with Light DM Greeter. I put Select Greeter in. I just had to. It already comes with Synaptic. It's a good all-round system. And they also make their own kernels as well. So if you've got bits of software that you can't run on a normal kernel, they've got their own custom ones that you can install as well. Fantastic for you to be able to run different pieces of software. Brilliant. I do like Linux-Lite. So yeah, I think I will move. Once I move my new computer on in. Oh dear, sorry. I will move on over to Linux-Lite and do all my stuff on there. Do all my video rendering and stuff, do my everyday things, you know. I mean, I love to create stuff. Computers take me away from the real world for a while, and be able to do whatever I want, create stuff and watch stuff and that, you know. So we'll set that as default. You can do that from within the browser, and it'll put it in your default applications list. That's inside your menu, and there you go. And that's my own background that I made up for it, because originally I did have my own script, which you'll see inside of Firefox when we get it installed. And the reason why I install Firefox as well in a minute, after I've changed all of these around, these are my online apps. That's what these are. When I'm waiting around for videos to render, I go off and have a game of pool. So I need it to open up pretty sharpishly. Originally, it was opening up with Google Chrome, but of course, we've gotten rid of that now. No, I do not recommend Google Chrome to anyone. Really don't. I don't know, they've mucked around with it too much. They keep badgering you all the time inside it. Notifications galore that you didn't ask for. I don't like it. Do not like it at all. So even though Brave is based on Chrome, it's got an awful lot of stuff that's added to it. And a lot of people don't like Brave because of, like, I don't know, the Bitcoin and all of that sort of thing. But you don't have to get yourself involved in all of that. In fact, I think they've done away with it. I haven't had no problems with anything like that at all since using Brave. I've been using Brave now for, 2-3 years now? And I've had no problem with it. Now, in a minute, you'll see me do a shortcut for Firefox. I've got a script for that, so it comes down as a deb file. And I installed it that way. The reason why I'm using Firefox is because inside that, I can use the uBlock Origin. It's mainly for Channel 5, but keep that under your hat, all right? So I don't have to watch adverts on Channel 5. I better keep my voice down because I don't want them getting hold of this video and thinking, oh, really? And upping their security like Channel 4 has, you see? So, yeah. Although Channel 4 is rather good with Brave browser anyway. This is Learning Cloud. This is what I've got for work. I've got a couple more to do on there. It's for work, basically, work training. It's a waste of time, I think. All these Learning Cloud things are a complete and utter waste of time because all you've done is sat in front of a screen. There's nothing practical going on. You're just answering questions and watching videos about the questions that they're about to ask you anyway. So I just flick straight on through all the video crap and get straight on in. I don't read anything. I just go straight to the questions they ask at the end. It's basically just to test what you already know, basically. So yeah, here I put Firefox in. But you haven't got Firefox in yet. No, but I'll do in a minute. We install Firefox. I'm just testing all this out in the water, if you like, before I do commit to actually installing this. And I highly recommend you try Linux out if you're thinking about moving on over to Linux. Try it out in a virtual machine first, whatever environment you're in, and just try it on out. Look at that, I couldn't spell Google when I put that in originally. Must have slipped a key or something. Brave browser, there we go. And one more, which is YouTube over there. I don't know what all these other shortcuts are for. I have no idea. Brave browser, there we are. So they're all changed now, fantastic. So now in a minute I come down off screen again and I bring on over my settings for Firefox. Of course I couldn't find them on my internal drive that I've got where I store everything that I need to install. And I've also got it all backed up onto an external drive as well. So I'll have to change the background to that. There we go. Now we're going to install Firefox, the PPA, so that you can get it as a deb file instead of a snap or anything else. I don't think they do snaps here in Linux-Lite. I don't think they do. You can activate them, of course, but I don't think out of the bag that they do. I think Jerry said no to them. I'm pretty sure of it. But yeah, back in the day, Linux-Lite, had system back embedded inside it. Absolutely fantastic. The amount of things that I got done on here was amazing. And what I learnt off of Linux-Lite as well through system back on how to set that up for different environments and that. Fantastic. There we go. This is installing it now. Firefox. I don't have to put that last command in, although I did. But yeah, it's bringing it down now. It's pretty quick as well for a virtual machine. There we go, it's in. And then I put this in. I didn't need to. Fox. Already the latest version, 139.4.0.4. Nothing to do. Fantastic. Okay, so come off of there. I'll then come down half screen again. Bring files on over. Go into documents here, do I? Now, I do try getting it from in here, but of course I mucked up somewhere and did not save. For some odd reason, the .mozilla file isn't in there. So, okay, what happened there then? So what I must have done was cut it and put it on over to my main system instead of just copying it. And of course I deleted the file that it was wrapped up in, the Targuz file that it was wrapped. So no need to copy it, you just push it on over. There we go, drag it on over. There we are. This particular VirtualBox that I've got going here is so much better than the others that I've used. I'll tell you that now. It just does everything. Everything that I ask it to do, it does it. So much better. So there you go. .mozilla is now in there. We'll go back up to full screen. I open up Firefox, but of course it doesn't recognise the path of the home page, which is my own script that I made, HTML script. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, because my name isn't Mark on here, it's Linux-Lite, which is on the installation screen. So of course I think, oh, okay, just have to swap that around. So for some reason I go into .config here. I think if you read that, and I'm thinking, yeah, it's that bit there. It needs changing. So yeah, be better off going back in there. Why did I go in there? I have no idea. And I'm thinking, no, that's not right. So back out of there. Yes, .mozilla. Go into Firefox. Go into home page. Right click and open it up with Firefox. There you go. And then that'll be whereabouts it is. The path to it. So I've just reopened up a new path now. Now it's saying that it's installing English language, English UK language, Great Britain added to Firefox. Okay, whatever. Enable. There you go. Then we go on into settings and set it up in there. We go to the home page now. Go to the home page and then we just paste that in there once I get all this deleted. Backspace. That's it. Whoosh. There we are. And then paste that in there. Sorted. I've tried Florp. I didn't like that. Florp. That was all over the place when watching videos and stuff. There we go. In on there. Everything's fine now. It's being opened up with Brave. I forgot to add them down there, but it doesn't matter. YouTube, of course, just opens on that. No messing. Sign in. Automatically signs me in. It remembers the settings that I've got set up for it. Absolutely fantastic. Instead of everything being in red, it's in blue now because I've got a extension that's in on here. Oh yeah, there's somebody answering one of my posts. Yeah, everything's just working. Everything's just working fine. No messing whatsoever. Absolutely brilliant. So I think here I close down now. And I will say tatty bye in a minute. There you go, Linux-Lite. Highly recommend it. Going to leave a link down below where you can download it. Also, we'll be showing you in the next video Linux-Lite as it used to be, so it'll be a past version of it. Thank you very much for watching. That is it from me. Bye for now.